Hi everyone, I'm Megan Lacera.
And I'm Jorge Lacera.
And it is Tuesday question day, and so we are answering more questions today.
We got more questions.
But first, in case you do not know, our book is out.
Woo!
Zombies Don't Eat Veggies. It is officially out. It has been 1 week.
1 week.
And that leads right into our very first question, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, it really does?
It does.
That's amazing.
It does, yes. What is it like to have your book published?
Oh, that's a good question. It feels good. It feels good, man. It feels good. I think it was one of those things where we built it up so much and there was so much work going into the book and then releasing the book that it does feel a little surreal having it out. The one thing that's been really nice has been all the photos and support from all our friends and family. So I think, and even beyond friends and family, like people that are reading and enjoying the book. I love seeing the pictures of kids enjoying the book and the notes from their parents or teachers telling us how much they really love the book. So, that's awesome. That's actually one part that's great.
That has been really cool. And, you don't know how a book's going to be received when it goes out. And we've been working on this so long that we just don't know. And we just got some very genuine responses from kids and families that are enjoying it. And that's just very gratifying, I think. But I do agree, it's like there's a lot of work that goes into like the promotion and just finishing the book. And we're going to a big conference next week called the Texas Library Conference, where we'll be on a panel.
The Texas Library Association Conference, TXLA 2019. Thank
you. So it's just it feels like there's a lot to be done, but it's really exciting, and I totally agree. The pictures are just amazing. Just love those. They actually make me tear up.
I know, they're so cute.
So,
awesome.
Do you want to ask the next one?
Yes. So one question we get a lot is, where did we get the idea for the book?
Yes. So it started with a long time ago now. We both really like pop culture. We're fascinated by classic horror movies, and I personally wanted to do a zombie book. And you were working at a video game company at the time, and you came home, and I was like, what if we do a picture book about zombies? And you're like, how in the world is that going to work? Because it's kids.
Yeah.
And it took us a while to figure out what the story was and how it was going to be appropriate for kids. Because the other thing is, we noticed that a lot of kids love playing with scary things, including our own kiddo, who, likes dressing up as a vampire, or they play, zombie apocalypse. I don't even know where they hear the term,
Right.
But we wanted to do something that sort of fed that craving for these scary things in a safe way without really tapping into any of the true scary stuff.
Right, and as an illustrator, I mean, when Megan said, do you want to do a book about zombies, I was like, a part of me was like, of course, yes. I just wasn't sure how it was going to work out, like you said. But, I'm a, big horror movie fan. So it just ticked off all the boxes. I'm like, yes, let's get started and work on it right away. It started off very differently.
Yeah.
The book used to have a different title, and the subject matter that it dealt with was about a zombie who wasn't sure where he fit in overall in zombie society. So it was kind of more broadly like, what's it like being a zombie that doesn't like to be around crowds, and things like that.
Yeah.
And so, or doesn't like running or walking or whatever. There's a big zombie run walk debate.
Right.
Anyway, but then we started focusing it more and more on Mo and the idea that it's the food. And once that started clicking, then it just kind of snowballed from there. Yeah. And a fun fact, at one point Mo had a sister in an early draft of the story named Bella.
Yes. Bella will come back, I think.
Yeah, she'll make a return.
Yes. We're working right now, and we have ideas for a movie, and we're fleshing out those ideas, and things that could not make it into a 40-page picture book may come back in the movie.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. What is a fun detail that people might not notice at first about the book? I'll hand this to you.
There's a lot of little details throughout the book. Yeah. So one of my personal favorites, I'm not going to give away all the little Easter eggs that are in the book, because I think that's half the fun, is kind of finding them yourself. And I might talk about it in a later episode of these Tuesday questions. But one of my favorites is on the second spread where Mo is with his carrot, if you look closely, sorry. If you look closely, you can see that he's got a picture of himself and his family. And it says 4th of July ball. Well, that's actually a reference to The Shining. And it's based on the final image of Jack Nicholson where he's in the ball. It's the 4th of July zombie ball in our book, but in the movie it's the one where he's like this at the end where he's like kind of become part of the hotel, kind of leaving the ending kind of, it's a very classic, scary ending. Anyway, obviously The Shining isn't a zombie movie, but it's a horror movie and one of my favorites, and I thought it would be a fun little Easter egg in there for other zombie and horror movie fans.
And we knew early on that Jessica, our editor, and our art director, designer Ashley really got the book, but this was a moment I was like, okay, they are the perfect ones to be working with us on this, because when you put that into the sketch, they got it right away. And so I was like, okay, yes.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I love the Shining reference. I'm like,
yes.
Oh, great.
Yes, because I didn't think it was that obvious, actually, but...
No, I think the note originally came in that we wanted a picture of him with his family in his shed, and to indicate the payoff later in the book that Mo is really close to his family, and they do a lot of things together. And I just thought, well, how can we make this a little extra? And I was like, oh, it would be funny. And then once I started sketching it, it sort of came together really quickly. And I was like, oh, I love that. I sent it off, and then it was like the next email we got back from them was like, love it. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. The other little detail that I challenge everyone who's watching this to take a look at, if you have a copy of the book, there are 8 hidden spiders in the book. So try to find them.
They're not that hidden, but there's 8. You have to find them. You have to find them.
They're not just like in the middle of the page.
Yes. It's fun to do with kids.
Yeah.
Find the spider.
All right, cool. And then we have one more question.
And the last question came in from actually one of the kids that read the book. He sent us a little video, and it was just so cute. But he said, I really like your new book, but what about fruit? Do zombies eat fruit? And that's a good question. So what do you think? I think Kai, our son, answered this one the best.
Kai had the best answer for it, which was that other zombies probably don't eat fruit. But come on, Mo Romero, the main character of our book who likes veggies, he probably likes fruit too. So,
yes, I think so.
So I think the answer is yes. Mo eats fruit, not other zombies.
Yes.
Then we went down this rabbit hole where he started explaining to us, Kai started explaining to us how tomatoes are actually a fruit.
Yes. This is the thing about kids, and when they start school and they start really, it's like everything, they just know more.
I think that's going to be till we die.
I think so too.
Oh man, what a bummer way to end it.
Can we edit this?
Okay. No.
Okay. That's it for today.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. We'll be back next week answering more questions. And if you've read the book, if you would consider leaving a review on Goodreads or Barnes & Noble or Amazon or wherever you're able to leave a review, we would really appreciate it.
It would be awesome.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.